Living alongside the canals that bisect downtown Amsterdam has its unique appeal. But housing in the city's historic center is in big demand and comes at a high price. The Magerenbrug is one of the most charming bridges across the Amstel. Close by is this villa. Sculptor Michèle Deiters has been living and working here for the past 6 years. It's her oasis, a refuge from the hustle and bustle outdoors. The abundance of light gives the rooms extra depth. There's a huge combined living and dining room that's both spacious and functional. Michèle Deiters favors classic furnishings, while the kitchen is more of a high-tech affair. The floorboards originally graced a French monastery. Souvenirs from her trips to Asia and Africa, reflecting the owner's taste.
It's a mixture of style and of periods and of different sorts of art, and so I would call it eclectic. This is the way I like it. I like to have things around me. I'm absolutely the opposite of a minimalistic person.
Down on the ground floor is where the artist does her work. This is her office area. Michèle does the preliminary work for her sculptures in the traditional manner, with a hammer and chisel. But the end product is a mysterious play of light under glass.
My art is very conceptual. The things I make now, I make together with my daughter. She is a sculptress as well, but she is also a jeweler. And she is, of course, of a different era. She's much more contemporary as a person, of course. And so our art is very contemporary and conceptual, far more modern than the house is. So I'll show you around in the studio. So this is the place where my daughter and I work, and this is where we exhibit our work and work of others. And, you know, it's a place where events are held and a lot of things are happening here.
The studio was originally a gymnasium. Michèle's son pops by for a visit. He's an interior designer and helped transform what was basically a totally run-down structure.
It was taken over by squatters, and they completely ruined the whole building. And there was graffiti everywhere, everything was broken, all the walls were taken out. So it was really a derelict property.
One story above the living room is the library. The dark wood provides a marked contrast to the otherwise light surroundings, and the reading room is home to a rather original secret.
We've decided to make these cupboard doors, which are actually built into the bookcases, because we also really like the elements of the secret doors. And as you can see, it's integrated into the bookcase, which gives a great effect to the space.
The house has 4 floors connected by both a staircase and an elevator. The top floor features the bedroom and the bathroom. The idea of a combined living and working space originally appealed to the owner. 6 years after moving in, though, she now has a different perspective.
People come and go, and it's always busy, and there's always a lot going on. And in a way, I have the feeling sometimes that it is too much integration, and I find that disturbing. You know, I like to have my privacy and to be able to sort of withdraw.
That's why Michèle Deiters now wants to give up the studio part of the building and find a new place for her work.